Hey everybody, man, it's your boy Big Cartier, and we're back with another one. Today we have the Season 1 Reloaded update in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. In today's update, we received a lot of changes in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, including a lot of stability fixes, a lot of buffed weapons, even new weapons, new maps, everything that you could think of, a lot of fixes for Warzone 2 as well. So, I mean, today's update is going to be really big. But enough, I know you guys clicked on this video for one thing, and I'm here to show you guys my top 5 loadouts of the season. A lot of things, like I said, got buffed, a lot of things got nerfed, so I'm here to show you what weapons will be in the top 5. Before we hop into it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, turn on those notifications so you never miss an upload, and let's hop right into it. Coming in at our first weapon, we have the Veil 46. This is the MP7 if you guys don't know, but it's disguised as another name, and this honestly received a huge buff in the game, so I'm here to show you guys the updated loadout for this weapon. Coming in for the first attachment, we got the Lock DX 203mm barrel. What this does is grants us bullet velocity and damage range for our bullets to be able to travel a lot further and faster, engaging into those longer range gunfights. Bullet velocity, honestly, to me, helps with hit rate as well, especially at longer distances. So I do highly recommend that you guys use this barrel for that. Also, we have recoil control and hipfire accuracy just to stay on target with our enemies, and also that hipfire accuracy to be able to have that close range engagement. You'll be able to hip fire whether you're throwing a stun or if you just needed to hip fire when your guns are blazing, man. Let's hop right into the tune for this weapon. What I did was give this aim down sight speed to be able to engage into that gunfight a lot faster. Off of the sprint or anything else, you always want to have that ADS speed, man. ADS speed is really crucial, especially for SMGs. You do not want a slow aiming SMG. Also, we have aim walking speed for that added strafe speed to be able to maneuver around our enemies. Having that extra mobility will always help you in those gunfights, especially with an SMG. Very useful. Let's hop right into the next attachment. Our next attachment is the FTAC Castle Comp. I've really fell in love with the muzzles in this game, especially all the compensators. And what this does is gives us horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control just to be able to stay on target with our enemies. And I'm gonna show you guys the tune for this. To tune this, I give it gun kick control to be able to control the kick of the weapon when you're shooting it. It honestly deletes it, especially when you put it all the way up. Also, we have the aim down sight speed, like I said, to engage into those gunfights a lot faster. Let's get into the next attachment. Next attachment for the Veil 46 is the Merc foregrip. This gives us hip fire accuracy, recoil steadiness, hip recoil control, and aim walking steadiness. All in all, this really helps us off the hip to stay a lot more accurate and to control our recoil. Also, recoil steadiness and aim walking steadiness to have that steadiness on the recoil and while you're walking on aim. Let's get right into the tune. To tune this, I gave it aim down sight speed to maximize that engagement. And we also didn't touch the hip anything just because I didn't want to make anything too underpowered or overpowered. So yeah, let's get right into the next attachment. Our next attachment is the ZLR Combat Grip. This gives us recoil control just to be able to control our recoil a lot more. The MP7 or the Veil 46 honestly has a little bit of, just small kind of recoil in it. It kind of shoots a little wild, but if you add a little recoil control on it, it really helps the weapon. Let me show you guys the tune for this. To tune this, I gave it aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. You already know, just to maximize that engagement off of the sprint and just overall engagements and all. Let me show you guys the last attachment. The last attachment for the Veil 46 is the VLK Laser 7mW. This does not have a tune, but what this does is grants us aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. So this is the class setup for the Veil 46. Let's hop right into the next gun. For the next weapon that we are putting in the top 5 is the Cast Off 545. This gun also received a buff, and let's hop right into the attachments. Coming in at our first attachment is the Cast 7 406mm barrel. This gives us recoil control and bullet velocity. If you guys don't know, you just want to have that recoil control so you can stay on target with the enemies, and the bullet velocity for our bullets to travel a lot further and faster. Let's hop right into the tune for this barrel. To tune this barrel, we gave it damage range and aim walking speed so we can maximize in which the range our damage is outputted, and we have the aim walking speed to further help the strafe speed so you can maneuver around your enemies. Let's hop right into the next attachment. Our next attachment is the 545 high velocity. What this does is gives us bullet velocity. It's just ammunition just to help our bullets travel a lot further and faster. Let me show you guys the tune for this. So to tune this, I gave it increased bullet velocity and increased damage range. You guys already know, just to further the bullet distance and the travel speed. Get to the next attachment. Our next attachment is the Demo X2 grip. This just grants us recoil control to stay a lot more accurate on our weapon. Let me go ahead and show you guys the tune. And to tune this, I gave it sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. You guys would love to run this on your weapon. I'm telling you, it makes a really big difference. Let me get into the next attachment. Our next attachment is the cast off Rama. Any weapon in this gun category, in the receiver category of the cast off family, I love running this weapon that I can. And what this does is gives us aim walking speed and sprint speed. Overall, you just want to have that speed just so you can be a lot more faster when you're running around and engaging into these gunfights. Let me show you the tune for this. To tune this stock, I gave it aim down sight speed and aim walking speed. This is just to help engage into those gunfights and that strafe speed. Let's get into the last attachment. Our last attachment is just a Slimline Pro. It's just a clean optic, and let me show you guys how I tuned this. I tuned this to give it that far eye position. I honestly like the far eye position on certain optics just because it's like a placebo effect with less visual recoil, and also gave it aim down sight speed. So this is the class setup for the cast off 545, and let's hop right into the next weapon. Our next weapon that received a buff in the season 1 reloaded is the MX9. This is the STB 556's little brother, and let's hop right into the attachment for this gun. For our first attachment on the MX9, we got the 16.5 inch Bruin S901. This grants us damage range, hip fire accuracy, movement speed, and bullet velocity. I really explained all these attachments a lot, so you already know what the pros and cons for these weapons does. Is it overall helps our weapon a lot more. Let me show you the tune for this. To tune this barrel, I gave it damage range and aim walking speed. Let's get into the next attachment. Our next attachment is the 32 round mag. You just want to increase that magazine ammo capacity because this gun only comes with let's see, it only comes with, I think it's 25 or something like that. So increasing that 32 round mag really helps this gun a lot. Next, we have the Stip 40 grip. This grants us recoil control just to be able to control our weapon a lot better. Let me show you guys the tune for this as well. To tune this, I gave it the aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed just to be able to engage in gunfights a lot quicker. Next, we have the Slimline Pro. Just as our clean optic, you always want to run this on certain weapons that have kind of wonky iron sights. Let me show you guys the tune for this as well. I gave this that far eye position to help the better visual recoil control and aim down sight speed. Let's get into the last attachment. Our last attachment is the VLK laser 7 milliwatt, aim down sight speed, aim stability, sprint to fire speed. This is my class setup for the MX9. Let's go ahead and hop right into the next weapon. The next weapon for the top 5 is the TAC 56. You guys already know that this is overall one of the most easiest guns to use, and it's very good and very overpowered. So let me go ahead and show you guys how we equip this weapon. For our first attachment, you got the 17.5 inch Tundra Pro barrel. This grants us damage range, hip fire accuracy, and bullet velocity overall, just to be able to keep our gun a lot more accurate and to output a lot more damage. Let's go ahead and show you guys the tune. To tune the TAC 56 barrel, we gave it damage range and aim walking speed. Let me go ahead and show you guys the next attachment. For our next attachment, we have the X10 Havoc 90. What this does is grants us horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control, just so we can control our recoil a lot more and stay a lot more accurate. Let me go ahead and show you guys the tune for this as well. To tune this, I gave it gun kick control, so we can control our gun off of the kick. And we also have aim down sight speed to aim down a lot faster. Show you guys the next attachment. Our next attachment is just your standard 40 round mag. It usually comes with 30 rounds, but just to increase it to that 40 so you'll be able to shoot your enemies a lot better, just have a lot more ammo in your clip. Let's get into the next attachment. Our next attachment for the TAC 56 is the FSS Combat Grip. This grants us recoil control to stay a lot more accurate and control our recoil a lot better. Let me go ahead and show you guys the tune for this as well. To tune this, I gave it aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. Let me go ahead and show you guys the last attachment. The last attachment for the TAC 56 is the TV Cardinal stock. This grants us aim, walking speed, and sprint speed, just overall speed to be a lot more faster and have that better mobility. And let me show you guys how we tune this as well. For the tuning for the last attachment is aim downside speed and aim walking speed. This is the class setup for my TAC 56. And let's hop right into the last weapon. And for the last weapon in our top 5 category, we have the M4 assault rifle. Overall, one of the most broken weapons in the game, and it's very easy to use, low recoil, everything that you need. And let me go ahead and show you guys how we made this one of the best weapons. For our first attachment on the M4, we gave this the high tower 20-inch barrel. This grants us bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, and hipfire accuracy. Overall, this is one of the best barrels to run on the M4 because we have a lot of damage range and bullet velocity, helping us kill our enemies a lot faster, and we have also that hipfire accuracy and that recoil control to stay a lot more accurate. Let me go ahead and show you guys the tune for this. To tune this, what we did was gave it aim walking speed and aim down sight speed. So therefore, you can have that extra mobility and handling in your weapon. Next attachment. Our next attachment is the X10 Havoc 90 muzzle. This grants us horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control overall, just so we can stay a lot more accurate. And to tune this muzzle, we gave it recoil stabilization and gun kick control. You're gonna see that this gun has literally no recoil whatsoever. Our next attachment is the Bruin Tilt Grip. This helps us with that hip fire accuracy, hit recoil control, and aim walking steadiness. Overall, just added accuracy and recoil, plus we have the aim walking steadiness, so we can be a lot more steady when we're strafing. And to tune this, I did not touch this side at all, and I gave it aim down sight speed for that extra handling. Next, we have 5.56 high velocity, so we can increase our bullet velocity and to give it that extra range as well. Let me go ahead and show you guys the tune. I tuned it to give it extra damage range and bullet velocity, as always with this attachment. And for our final attachment, we have the Tempest P80 Strike stock. This grants us sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, and aim down sight speed. Overall, just a lot of speed for this weapon, so you can be able to have a lot of mobility and handling when you're using a weapon like this. Let me go ahead and show you guys the tune. To tune this, honestly, so what I did was I gave it 1.68 on the aim walking on the ADS side speed, and I gave it 1.24 on the aim walking speed. This is the only attachment that I like micro tune. But yeah, this is the class setup for the M4. Give this a try. So all in all, with my top 5, I hope you guys enjoyed the class setups. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I'm gonna see you boys in the next video.